Okay, so, after a bit of research, the winner of BFDIA is definitely less clear-cut than the potential winner for TPOT, which most people assume would be golf ball, pin, fanny, or donut. I personally hope pen or donut wins. I myself am just not a fan of fanny, and golf ball makes a better runner-up. Anyways, onto BFDA. I wanted to make this video just to share my personal opinion, and analyze who would most likely win, and who I want to win, and if there is any criticism you want to inform me about. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, this will be a ranking video, from 5 to 1. Now let's get to number 5, who, spoiler alert, is definitely cooked in BFDIA 20. Number 5. Now, I am a big fan of Pin, don't get me wrong, I just don't think she should win, and is at the bottom of my list of potential winners. Since 1, she's more of a villain, and she has been doing a fantastic job at it, and 2, the more obvious reason, Pin thinks BFDIA sucked. Now, this isn't her saying BFDIA was bad, but it still wouldn't make sense of her winning, since Coiny literally knows Pin cares about winning, although that specific statement might be a little far-fetched. These are my reasons on why she deserves to win the least, and spoiler warning, thank God she's most likely eliminated. Coiny deserves it 1000x more than her. Anyways, on to number 4, which might be a little of a hot take. Number 4, Book just makes the least sense of winning out of the likely top 4. All she really is a nice contestant. I feel like people only want her to win because of her losing streak, which is literally over, and if she wins in her more boring season, she has an extremely low chance of winning her more important season, being TPOT. Now obviously, some people consider this reason dumb, but let's be honest, her winning in BFDIA would literally mean Freezemart carried her to the finale, and she hates them. Obviously she still has a reason to. Pencil never really treated her right, but still, winning a whole season because of Freezemart and having that big of a resentment towards them. On to number 3. Number 3. Okay, number 3 and 2 were swapped multiple times before I thought about it fully, so their reasons for not being number 1 might be slightly similar to number 2's. Number 3 is Needle. I have a few other reasons. 1. Her arc seems to be finishing up about her not winning for other people but for herself, and I have a few reasons to back up why. In BFDIA 17, she decides she wants to stay on one team only, tired of being used by others. Then in BFDIA 18, after being disrespected by Fries, later on in the episode she seemed to realize her problem was that she never won for herself, thus starting this mini arc. Then in BFDIA 19, she won a challenge in extreme pain. Nobody thought she would win, it was either book or tennis ball, but she did it. I feel like this would be the last moment of her arc, since she won a contest by herself. Her main goal, if BFDIA 1 somehow fixes this arc, then I might move her up to number 2. I personally want her and another pick to win, but one other deserves it more. On to number 2. Number 2. Nobody expected him to get this high, everyone expects him to get 4th place. But I personally think he's going to win immunity in BFDIA 21. As revenge for being treated like a slave from Needle, I do want him to win, but he just doesn't deserve it. Some may argue Needle over him, which I did at first, but I guess I have to defend him. Reason 1. His villain arc doesn't stop him from being a good winner. Since he isn't really a villain, all he's doing is being more abrasive and harming others, mostly accidentally, may I add. 2. Unlike Book, this is actually his best season. Yes, I know it's not fair to say that when Tennis Ball is doing good in TPOT. His storyline with Fanny is expanding, which I find cool, but it could be utilized more, maybe because it just started 3 episodes ago, but that's besides the point. Anyway, those are my reasonings on why he should win. Yes, I know, a little bad, and some might still want Needle to be above him, which I completely agree with. Now on to number 1. Number 1. Okay, yes, he is not that interesting of a character, and yes, he may put Pin before himself, like in BFDIA 18, and yes, this is the only season he has, which is kind of disappointing, but, in my personal opinion, Coiny deserves to win this season the most. I just don't see an argument for it other than the fact that some consider bland, which you could say he was before BFDIA 12. But the episodes where he shines 1,214,151,819, and 20 he is great. Some people can argue about him in episode 15, but I like him without Pin as well. You can clearly tell he was having fun. Now for my reasons on why he should win. He's definitely the most enthusiastic about BFDIA looking back, which isn't a great reason, but hey, Pin doesn't like BFDIA, and neither does Book. Or at least that's what I'm seeing. Tennis Ball doesn't have that good of a reason to win, at least not as good as the other two, and Needle just doesn't really seem like a sort of winner. I'd be glad with her or to be in second place. But they just aren't winner material. Coiny is just the best pick. He also has the most consistent personality among the 5 players. Pin went from nice and caring to a comedic relief, all the way into the angry villain. Book went from not existing to being a bit rude at times or just being easily annoyed to just this nice girl. Needle went from a quiet contestant to a suddenly very strong and more active contestant, and Tennis Ball you could say is very consistent, but he just doesn't seem like a winner to me. Him being third place or be eliminated soon could be good. I honestly wouldn't mind the final 3 to be my top 3 picks or replace TB with Book. But Coiny just makes the most sense to win in. He's never had any unrealistic personality change. Yeah, him switching to BFDIA in episode 10 was weird, but that whole episode was a wacky one. But I hope these reasons are good for why I want Coiny to win BFDIA, or at least I think he has the most reasonings for. Thanks for watching the video. I know my upload schedule is as inconsistent as Pin's personality, but I'll try to make more videos when I have ideas. See you in the next one.